There are many planets in Star Wars, and it seems like one man has been able to see a large chunk of them. I'm James with Culture Slate, and today we'll be looking at some of the planets that Luthen and Rael visited prior to meeting Cassian Andor. Our first planet's Mimban. This planet holds a lot of history in the Star Wars galaxy, given it was the place where Han Solo, who was a swamp trooper at the time, decided that he wanted to defect from the Empire. And I'm sure all of us know what happens with the rest of the story there. Before Andor's series premiere, this is where Cassian himself decided to defect during the Battle of Mimban, with Andor himself being the only survivor of the 50-man squad. Given it was the site of one of the bloodiest battles in the early days of the Empire, this probably led to some of the Rebels' most influential members joining the Alliance. Naboo. Naboo is one of the more important planets in the entirety of Star Wars, the birthplace of Padme Amidala and Chief Palpatine. Naboo is a lush planet where there always seems to be a bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
The planet's currently being run by Quarsh Panaka, who's considered to be one of the least evil Moffs. He's believed to be Luthen's informant in the area. The planet's natural beauty is some of the best in the entire galaxy, and it's no wonder that our friend would stop here. I can't wait to see if we go back here in Season 2 of Andor. Alderaan. Alderaan has always been very sympathetic to the Rebellion, until it got blasted to bits by the first Death Star. And given its history, it's a no-brainer that Luthen would make a stop here. It's not a stretch to think that maybe he and Bail Organa would have meetups to exchange information. Besides this, the planet is stunning with a large amount of lush forests and greenery, along with some amazing architecture. It's a beautiful planet, and I simply wish that Palpatine had thought so as well. Umbara. With a nickname like the Shadow World, you can probably tell that this planet's not a fun time for the people on it. It's tucked away in the far reaches of the galaxy, and it's very closed off. Because of that, it suffered technologically, and they lag behind the rest of the galaxy. At this point in the Star Wars timeline, they're under Imperial control with some control from the Mining Guild. Fans of the Clone Wars animated series will also know that this was the planet where Captain Rex saves his entire battalion from the crazed Jedi Master Pong Krell after he decides to throw his lot in with Separatists. The planet now supplies the Empire with dominium for Mining Guild projects like Project Stardust. Hutt Space. An area of the galaxy run by the always charming Hutt clan, this place acts like a refuge for the galaxy's biggest scum. Luthen has a unique role in the rebellion, which means that he needs easy access to both hard-to-get information and mercenaries. He even makes a trip to the Hutt homeworld to get information from them, which is also a great place to find the incredibly rare resources like Isotope 5, which is valued for its gravity-warping properties. Glee Anselm. Glee Anselm is quite a boring planet in all honesty. No big battle or event took place here. It is, however, the birthplace of Woody Harrelson's character Tobias Beckett, Han Solo's mentor in the Solo movie.
You want to know how I've survived as long as I have? I trust no one. Assume everyone will betray you and you will never be disappointed.
Sounds like a lonely way to live.
We know that Luthen is most likely going to the planet to track Beckett down, knowing that he's looking for heroes around the galaxy to help with the rebellion. And given Tobias's reputation as a great leader, he could be a great help if he's still alive at this point in the timeline. Mandalorian space. Luthen's computer also reveals that he's been to Mandalorian space. There's a high chance that he visited former Death Watch bases. The Mandalorians are currently being oppressed by the Empire like the rest of the galaxy, but if you're looking to find strong fighters to help your rebellion, there's no better place than Mandalore. Sadly, there's not much left, especially after the Night of 1,000 Tears, but that may mean that the Mandalorians are a little more sympathetic to the cause. Atollon. Knowing that he met with Saw Gerrera, it's not a stretch that he met with other Rebel cells. The navigation computer shows that he went to Atollon, known for being the location of Chopper Base and then Phoenix Squadron. With Phoenix Squadron's success, it's most likely that this could have drawn him in to get some information on his search for Jedi and Sith artifacts. He could also have met the Bendu. Korriban. If you thought Umbara was the Shadow World, this one is quite literally that. A desolate planet with a lot of dark side power. The planet's dotted with Sith tombs containing holocrons and artifacts with knowledge of the dark side of the Force. Knowing his interest in these artifacts, it's a no-brainer that Luthen would have visited this planet at some point on his journey. Thank you all for watching. If we left your favorite planet out in this video that's on Luthen's nav computer, leave it in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe not only to our channel here at Star Wars Culture, but all of our affiliate channels to stay up to date for all of our great content and join our public Discord server. Until then, we'll see you next time, and may the Force be with you.